Game on with Mr Affz92.
Right, yeah, it's me here, Mr Affz92 again. Gonna go through my SBCs, not looked at anything. The Trailblazers have dropped, so I've seen some of the cards that Holland looks quite nice. I think there's gonna be like a Rafinha SBC, I'm not 100% sure. Not had a look at it all. I'm gonna look at it with you to see if there's anything there, but I was playing the rush and getting the points up. And some nice sort of player picks out of that. I'm going to get some higher rated ones later, which I'll add on to this video in a bit. Yeah, let's just do these two ones quickly and then look at what's dropped together. Right, so they're all already owned. Is any of the big ones writing? I'll take a writing. Right, lovely. Tell me when to stop. I'm going to stop in 3, 2, 1. Just so you know, my eyes are closed. 3, 2, 1. And it's glass. Alright. Take glass. Let's go into there. Alright, so we've got 75 plus. Who's it going to be? Imagine if we get a Trailblazer in the next one, that'd be interesting, wouldn't it? Let's see what we can pick. Olympic Lyonnais. Brits. Not bad that. 94 rated, that can go into like a Team of the Week SBC, which, if there is one there, which I assume there will be, I'll add it in. Spanish CDM. It's not Parade. It's not Parade. It's not Coke. It's gonna be Coke. Yeah, it's Coke. Yeah, Coke. Well, that's alright. Okay. Let's see what we've got in the stores. So there's a jumbo. A 19% chance of the Team of the Week. 3.4%. 14% on that, and non-tradable one's going to be guaranteed to be 85 rated or higher. Do I like those odds? Not really. Don't like it. If it was like, you know, if it was a guaranteed Trailblazer, I'm more inclined, especially at that cost. But what's even better is you should just have a catalogue with the players that you can just get directly as a promo rather than having to mess around. This is a season booster. So it's going to give you 80 rated or higher on season points. I don't need season points. And these are all non-tradable rare players like that. Yeah, nothing too exciting. Not something that I'm wanting to dabble my coins on. They've got a branded Trailblazer pack there, and it's essentials. There's only a 3.7% chance of getting a Trailblazer. If you want a Trailblazer, where's the Trailblazer market just to get directly? Even if it's you've played for it, you've accumulated some coins or whatever, you just put them directly onto the player that you want. It gives people something to work for, something to play for, something to save up coins for, rather than, you know, on a game where you're supposed to be playing football, trading cards like that. You want to do trading cards, you should be able to swap your card with somebody else who's got another card. You just swap your cards. Okay. I understand there's problems with people running multiple accounts to swap cards with one another, but these days, how sophisticated technology and integrated it is and all the rest of it, now it's connected to all your different accounts, and if you're making multiple accounts, if you just register them with your like IDs and stuff, I'm sure it's easily doable. If somebody else has got an account, they're selling you an account to you to play with, to trade with yourself. You can geolocate it and you can manage it that way. People would still have to meet in person and organise to trade cards with each other. They're going to start paying people on the non-official EAFC market to be trading players with each other. If it's a booming market and trades are just naturally happening everywhere, so there's no economic incentivization to do that trade like that. I don't think so. What do you guys think? So yeah, far more better ways to make the game more engaging and more fun, which is what games are supposed to be about, which is what people put different. I think like 80 quid these days for unlimited access, for the Ultimate Edition, pre-access, stuff like that. That's more than enough for them, considering they're just revamping the game and relaunching the same stuff over and over again. And it's just minor tweaks here and there. Yeah, so yeah, far better way you can just get the players directly. And obviously, if you support a team, you should just get all the cards directly. Anyway, I should have my Bobby Charlton on there, I should have my Garnacho on there, I should have that on there, I should have that on there, because yeah, representing the club that I'm supporting and I'm representing, and we're all, you know, representing it in that manner. Whatever cards there are, everybody should be able to access to play however they want to play, without these economic barriers in place after they've gone about seizing people's clubs with the likes of the Glazers and whatnot. Let's do this preview pack and see what we get. Then me, Doherty, not interested in any of them. Well, I mean, that's a bit brazen considering, or a bit blunt considering the real people. It's not that I'm not interested in them. Ben Mee's a good player, but his pace on the game's quite slow. Who else do I need to apologise to? The board don't know these players. Familiar with Ben Mee though. He's normally spoken about very heavily in Match of the Day, so I guess he does his job quite well. The commentator to say his name so many times. Oh yeah, apologies Ben. He's just underrated pace. Get a few goals and get that shot up, and then they'll be talking about you differently. Right. Right. So, what we're going to do is check out the other stuff, but none of these packs tickle my fancy. I'll just reiterate that for the second time, and for the third time I'll just tell you again, none of these packs tickle my fancy. I don't know about anybody else. Maybe you can ask around, maybe do a Q&A or a vote on Twitter about whether any of these packs tickle people's fancy or not, because I think it devalues the game and takes away from what the game's supposed to be about. Having these dopamine fluctuations and all the rest of it, it's not good for society. Far better where, you know, it's very much more decision orientated. Do I want that one? Do I not want that one? What do I need to do to get that one? I can get that one like that, play this game like this, and then these achievements and these points through achieving wins, and winning from making those wins. You can get those players, but it should only really extend to players that are, you know, that are not part of the club that you support. Because the players from the club that you support, you should just naturally get direct to your account anyway. Because that's just how it works. Better. Right, so the SBCs we were looking at. Dude, is a Rafinha. Ooh, 9! There's 9 to complete. Don't know how good he is. I like Adama Traore. Am I wanting to replace Adama Traore with Rafinha? Seen him on the game. Some people say he's very good. He's got 8 play styles, which is nice. He's got the tiki-tiki. The one that I like Rodri for. He has got the tiki-tiki. But, I don't know. Maybe if they gave me a demo of him, so I can play him in 1 or 2 games to see if I want to get him before making such a heavy investment, that's better. I know you've got 14 days there, but I'm going to let all those 14 days run down because I don't like the idea of 84, 85, 85, 85, team of the weeks all in them. Just trying to, you know, exploit what I've got for a quick cheap thrill. I don't like it. You know, I need to be able to try before I buy. Why can't I flick X to trial the player? Get to trial the player, see if I want the player, see whether this player is adding more value to my team than Adama Traore, which is set up in there quite nice, and I love him just zipping down the wing. Why am I going to want to put all 9 on a Rafinha? I know you've got your 14 days there, but I haven't got the FOMO. I'm sorry, just haven't got it. Right, so there's a Trailblazers challenge. There's the 821 Plus Team of the Week upgrade. This Roger looks quite good. Still not going to do him though. I'm looking for big players like Mbappe to put in the team. Because yeah, Haaland's not getting draws. I think most people play with Griezmann or Son, and even though their rating's lower, they're quite difficult to deal with, to be honest. But well, I'll tell you what I did do. I played with Rutter on Rush. He's an amazing player for Rush. Probably the best player I played with on Rush. So I was happy with doing Rutter in the end. So it was good. But yeah, amazing player on Rush. But the Rush is still broken because it won't recognise the goals or assists of special cards. So Rutter didn't get recognised. So what they're doing is they're forcing you to use your gold cards, which is meaning that you're not able to get all of the bonus points added on, and they're forcing you to spend more time playing Rush than you necessarily need to. So the overall compensation. The overall compensation, so they should be putting out a free Bobby Charlton for everybody. But yeah, that's my thoughts and feelings on it. What about you? Right, so I'll do these ones, then I'll bring back I'll come back for the pack. Let's just see what the requirements are. 85 minimum, 84 rated. Yeah, I can manage it. I'll do it and get back to you shortly. So I did the Trailblazers pack one, got this one. Still got to get some 84s in my team. I don't want to use my higher rated one for the team of the week, so I'm going to buy some. I've got a few to get, but I thought I'll do this just in case I get one in this. I'll save some being not really good at silver. And it is Turkish League 1967 Versic. Right. On this Latoine and some other players, right, all going on the transfer list. Right, yeah. So, there's no guaranteed Trailblazer. 40 grand, do I want to do it? Don't think I want to do it. Quite sure I don't want to do it when I'm not getting guaranteed. Even if it was, look, you do the pack, you get to select the player out of these players that you're going to get, so it's your choice. You've got a certain percentage of getting a different player as an extra in conjunction with that. And you get a few randoms thrown in there with the player that you've chosen. That's acceptable. If you want to keep this pack stuff in there. But generally they're freebies and something that are given as extra. And you've made a calculated decision and an informed decision on what you want to buy. Anything else is then just a bonus and an extra. What they want to say to you is it's a random one of 84 rated or higher. Could be anything in the game, just go blindly. That leads to people being disappointed. And games aren't supposed to be about creating disappointment or kind of gambling factor and prey on people's inhibitions to throw cash into the game. And these kind of gambling elements should be banned. I'm going to tag you wafer in this to tell them that they need to kick it out. But anyway, yeah, so that's a different way to do it, and it's a better way to do it. How do you guys feel about that? We don't get to have a dialogue really, which is not, it's just me contacting you guys, but you know, as I am, I'll always ask you, how do you feel about that? Is there anything you would like to share about on the matter? Because you know, that's what open dialogues and discussions are supposed to be about. But hey, I'll leave it open. Let me know. I'll do my team of the week back, and I'll add it on in a second. See if I get anything nice. Again, yeah, just using freebies to see freebies that I don't generally want or need, that I'm not playing with or using, to see if I can recycle them for anything else. But I don't know. I prefer it when it's guaranteed players as well. Team of the week pack would probably work better like that as well. Now you get to pick which team of the week that you want, and then the ratings that you need to make to get that player are based on what that player's rating is and what the value of that player is that would add to the team. So you need to put these many ratings in of that player, that player, that player. You can decide which players you do put in, but you're guaranteed to get the team of the week that you want. Why don't they play it like that? Or why don't they build it like that? Or why don't you build it like that if it's you guys that are watching yourselves? Is there any specific reason why you've taken the decision not to do it like that? Because we all have a right to know. And I'm making a freedom of information request to know. Can you put it on the public record why you've not done it like that? And what your motivations are behind not doing it like that and doing it like this instead? So I've got my theories, and I've shared my theories. I'll share them again. I think I'd just like to go about engineering practices to waste and cost people's time and hoover and vacuum people's wealth. But yeah, so it's designed like that by practice. It's very unethical design, and I'm going to report you to the commission. But I doubt that the commission's going to get back to me about the report. I'm still going to report you to the commission. Right, so I've cooled down a little bit. Yeah, cooled down a little bit. Done the packs. See what I get. See if the faith in the commission can be restored. We need to, speak to the commission. Say to the commission, look, me and you have disagreement about right and wrong. If we've got a disagreement, you need to be able to support your position on what you believe to be right, where I consider it to be wrong. And that is how a democracy works, is it not? Anyway, let's see what we get. It's an 81 plus team of the league. It's a can, it's English. It's Premier League, is it a good one? Must be Cole Palmer. Yeah, I think it's Cole Palmer. Excellent Cole Palmer, not bad. United fan. Might put him on my sub bench. Decent player to get. Maybe if he's got a team of the year or a team of the month again that requires one of his informs or a special Cole Palmer car, i.e. you can use a inform, or you can use, I think he's got a Trailblazer as well, or you can use a Trailblazer, or you can use team of the month, which I've not done. I'm stacked for it already, so yeah, good card to get. How much did he go for? About 20. Not bad. About 20. It was 17. Is it a bargain or is there more down the line? And another 17. Quite a popular card. Yeah, I think about 17s is a cheap price. 17. 17's his price. And, should be able to sell him really as well. Got all those untradeable cards. Trading for an inform, why would it be an untradeable inform? You need to be, if you're going to accumulate all your untradables together, you should be able to add value on top of that. Like this Cole Palmer's going for 20,000. The 84's going for about 2,000 each. So if it was full 84 team, that's what, like 22k. You can get them about 2,000 if you bid. Or what is that? That's about, so yeah. So I could have just bought him outright. I know I had players and stuff on there, but yeah. In terms of the value balance, you've made me do a barter trade at equal value, but you made me put a lot of time into putting it into a trade, into the squad builder, building all that, and giving me a random at the end of it. Not ethical practice, is it? Yeah, see, it's just not ethical practice. But if it was an equal value trade like that, 22. If I'm putting in 22k's worth of cards, I should be at least getting like a 50k card minimum on top of choice, because essentially I'm putting time and effort and energy into compiling it all together, and making the team, making it all work, submitting it, and all those extra steps. They don't really add any value to the game anyway, but why would anyone? Yeah, so I should just be able to, throw them down direct on the card. This is the card that I want. Throw them down direct on the card. This is the card that I want. Card that's coming off there. You want in this many 84, this many 84 in exchange for that. I should be able to do that like that. But should do it with. It's an inform. So if it's 4 gold cards, 1 black inform card, that's like understandable and rational. If you were acquiring an inform in there and then others on top, it's not really, proper practice. So the inform and the sort of rarity is supposed to be balanced. You're not supposed to, make something that you've got that's lesser more through direct trade like that, because it opens up the door for all sorts of evils. For example, I'll give you an example. Like if I was trading the Rafinha for my Adama Traore, traded for the Adama Traore, if they were both the same thing as well, yeah, I traded like that. And then the Adama Traore turns out to be better, but the trade's already done and the trade's already gone. But they look the same and they appeared the same and they're in the same bracket. And there's some stats that I'm looking at, and I'm not able to, discern properly what's a better thing or what's a worse thing. And I'm not insulting some. If it's blatantly obvious, like say for example I've got the 80 rated inform, somebody else has got the 87 rated inform, I'm saying, look, you have this 80 rated inform with all this other stuff, not 87 inform, and then as part of my negotiation tactics, I'm insulting somebody, saying, no, 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 that's an inform, this is an inform. I'm just trying to, make dispositions. So it's important to, have a clear differentiation in the things that you trade, so you don't, fall into those traps, those devilish traps of trying to manipulate other people into getting into those things. And it's far harder to do when physically and physically and like category-wise, there's a clear differentiation between the two, because nobody can say this is a gold card, that's an informal card, let's do that like that. And if it's a gold card that's sort of got similar sort of stats and stuff, I'm talking about the stats. You're comparing the stats and you're still having more of a logical sort of honest conversation about things, rather than trying to skew trade and cheating trade, different things like that, or be underhanded in trade, or be tactful in trade. Trade is about both parties acquiring value that they're both happy with, and being respectful of one another, not to, try to mischievously go about getting the overhand in a negotiation. You've got to stay fair, you've got to stay ethical, you've got to stay balanced. Yeah. And that's it for today. I'm Mr Affz92, and that's the end of the video. In a bit. Have a good day. Bye. Oh no, I'm back again. I had to clarify something. I don't think Cole Palmer in any form should be right, because thinking about it, and I think it consolidates the Palmer market into one hand. If you have to trade it for coins and then go for the Palmer that way on the other side of things, it's probably better, because then it stops. Because anything and everything that anybody's got can be traded for universal currency. Then you just trade that for a thingy, because then or the inform itself shouldn't be putting informs or Palmer on Palmer, because that way it stops people from consolidating something that is desirable in the wider open market as well. And just trade coins direct. They have got it like that, but in general, it would fix the prices. It would better reflect on the prices in terms of what the true value should be if it was all on the open market for the universal currency, when it's the same thing for the same thing like that. And nothing to take on it. Anyway, have a good day, and then in a bit.